Ever wondered what you can do with all that waste paper at home? Well, wonder no more. Welcome to Crafting Magic, where we take the ordinary and make it extraordinary. Today, we're diving into the world of home decor, transforming the mundane into the magnificent, and the best part? We're doing it all with waste paper. That's right, those old newspapers and magazines, those scrap pieces of paper you've got lying around. They're about to get a major upgrade. This isn't just about crafting, it's about sustainability, about creating beauty from waste, and about letting your imagination run wild. We're going to show you how to turn that waste paper into stunning pieces of home decor that are sure to add a personal touch to any space. With just a few simple materials and some imagination, we'll transform waste paper into beautiful decor items. So let's get started, shall we? Let's start by gathering our materials. For this craft, we're diving into the recycling bin. We'll need old newspapers, magazines, and any scrap paper you can find. The more varied the paper, the more interesting your decor piece will be. Next, grab a pair of sharp scissors. These will be used to cut and shape your paper. Don't forget the glue. Any craft glue or hot glue gun will do. This is what will hold your creation together. Lastly, think about any additional decorations you'd like to incorporate. This could be paint, beads, glitter, or even old buttons. The options are endless. As we gather these materials, remember that there is no right or wrong. The paper you choose, the cuts you make, the decorations you add, all contribute to a piece that is uniquely yours. Remember, the beauty of this craft is in its versatility. Begin by selecting your paper and folding it into various shapes. The type of paper you choose can greatly influence the overall look and feel of your decor. Newspapers, for instance, lend a vintage charm, while glossy magazine pages can add a pop of color. Now let's dive into the world of paper folding. There are countless ways to fold paper, each resulting in a different texture, pattern, or shape. You might start with a simple accordion fold, which creates a pleasing, repetitive pattern that's great for wall hangings. For a more intricate design, try a traditional origami fold, like a crane or a butterfly. These can be used as standalone pieces or be incorporated into a larger composition. You can also experiment with kirigami, the art of cutting and folding paper, to create more complex shapes. If you're looking for something a bit more abstract, crumpling the paper can create interesting textures that catch the light in unique ways. This technique works particularly well with thin, translucent papers. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Part of the fun is in the experimentation. So don't be afraid to try different techniques, mix and match folds, and see what works best for your vision. For those of you who prefer more structured designs, you might find comfort in geometric folds. Creating a series of triangular or square folds can result in a paper sculpture that looks both modern and sophisticated. These could serve as stunning centerpieces for any table setting. And let's not forget the humble paper fan. This classic fold is not only easy to create, but it can also be combined in various ways to form intricate designs. A cluster of paper fans, for instance, could make a beautiful wall decoration or a festive wreath. Remember, the main idea here is to transform flat, one-dimensional paper into a three-dimensional piece of art. So don't be afraid to get creative with your folds. Every fold, crease, and curl adds character to your creation, turning something ordinary into something truly extraordinary. Once you have a collection of folded paper pieces, it's time to assemble your decor. This is where the magic really starts to happen, where your vision begins to take shape. You'll want to start by laying out all of your folded pieces in front of you. This way, you can see the full range of shapes, sizes, and textures you have to work with. Now, using your glue, start attaching the pieces together. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just follow your instincts and let your creativity guide you. You might choose to cluster similar shapes together for a more uniform look, or mix and match for a more eclectic style. One thing to keep in mind is the importance of layering. Layering adds depth and dimension to your decor, elevating it from a simple craft project to a stunning piece of art. So don't be shy about stacking pieces on top of each other. Experiment with different levels of height and depth until you're satisfied with the result. As you're assembling your decor, remember to take a step back every now and then to assess your work. Sometimes, when we're deep in the creative process, it can be hard to see the forest for the trees. By pausing to evaluate your progress, You can make sure your decor is evolving in the direction you want it to. And if something isn't working, don't stress. This is a creative process after all. Feel free to tweak, rearrange, or even start over if you're not happy with how things are coming together. The beauty of this craft is its flexibility. You're not locked into any one design, you have the freedom to change course as you see fit. So keep playing, keep experimenting, keep pushing the boundaries of what you think is possible with waste paper. Who knows? You might surprise yourself with what you're able to create. And remember, there's no such thing as a mistake in crafting, only happy accidents. So embrace the unexpected and let it fuel your creativity. Play around with different arrangements until you find the perfect design. Because in the end, the most important thing is that your decor reflects you, your style, your personality, your vision. That's what makes it truly special. Now it's time to add those final details that will make your decor truly shine. This is the moment where you can put your personal stamp on your creation. It's about adding that extra sparkle, that dash of magic which transforms a simple craft project into a piece of art. Think about your home, your room, your space. What colors or patterns would complement your existing decor? Maybe you're a fan of bold, vibrant hues, or perhaps you prefer a more muted, minimalist aesthetic. Whatever your style, there's a way to incorporate it into your creation. Paint is a fantastic tool for personalization. With a brush and a palette of colors, you can add depth and dimension to your paper decor. Try painting different sections of your piece in contrasting colors, or use a single shade for a more uniform look. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to paint your decor. It's all about expressing your unique taste and creativity. Next, consider adding some embellishments. Beads, sequins, buttons, or even pieces of string can add texture and interest to your decor. You can glue these directly onto your paper or use them to create patterns and designs. Again, this is your chance to let your imagination run wild. Don't be afraid to try different things and see what works best for you. Finally, think about any other finishing touches you might want to add. This could be a ribbon to hang your decor, a stand to display it, or even a frame to give it that professional finish. Remember, the beauty of this craft lies not only in the end product, but also in the process. It's about taking something ordinary and making it extraordinary. It's about discovering your own creative potential and having fun along the way. So as you add your finishing touches, don't forget to enjoy yourself. Experiment with different colors, materials, and techniques. Most importantly, make it uniquely yours. Have fun experimenting with different colors and textures to make your decor uniquely yours. Once your masterpiece is complete, find the perfect spot to showcase it in your home. Your stunning creation could be the new star of your living room or the perfect accent to your home office. Imagine it as a centerpiece on your coffee table or a charming addition to your bookshelf. You could even use it to spruce up your kitchen or bathroom. The possibilities are endless. The key is to find a place where your decor can really shine and become a conversation piece. It's all about letting your personality come through. So whether you choose to display it prominently or subtly, make sure it reflects your unique style and taste. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to display your decor. It's all about what works best for you and your space. With just a few simple steps, you've transformed waste paper into stunning home decor that's sure to impress. Your creativity has breathed new life into something ordinary, turning it into a beautiful work of art. I hope you've enjoyed crafting with me today. Together, we've embarked on a journey of transformation, turning waste paper into stunning home decor. We've folded, we've assembled, we've added our unique finishing touches, and finally, we've displayed our creation for all to admire. The once ordinary newspapers and magazines have been given a new lease of life, embellishing our homes with their charm and personality. But the magic doesn't stop here. I encourage you to continue exploring, continue creating. Let your imagination run wild and see what other treasures you can craft from the seemingly mundane. Remember, every piece of waste paper holds a world of potential waiting to be unlocked by your creativity. So go ahead, raid your recycling bin, and let's continue to craft magic together.